please like and subscribe to my channel. And I have a new video coming right now. And share my videos too. I really like it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, here we go. Crikey.
Oh, crikey, mates. I want to tell you all my biggest pet peeve in the world. And I'm sure there's other people that are just like me that agree with this because they do. So it's whenever somebody comes up to you and say, I'll get you in a second. Or they use the word second. I mean, I can't do shit in a second. I can't go and I can't even unzip my pants to take a pee in a second. I mean, hell. I mean, look here. That took longer than a second. What the hell's wrong with these people? Why do they all gotta go and say second? So, like, there's a drive-thru up here where I get ice cream at. And they never get my order right because a bunch of fucking idiots. But anyhow, so I go there and I'm like, all right, I'd like to order this. And the person comes across the thing and says, oh, give me a second. So then I'll go and I'll start ordering. Because, you know, a second's one. And then they're like, oh, give me a second. I said, give me a second. I'm like, I'm giving you a second, you freaking idiot. I mean, a second is one. And they're like, oh, no, it's not. Where did you go to school at? I mean, a second is one. And they're like, oh, no, a second's like 10. No, you idiot. That's 10 seconds, you stupid ass. Not one. Oh, my God. So, I mean, these people are something. Or I'll go up and I'll have somebody at work go and call me and they'll say, hey, can you come? I need you for a second. So I'll walk up to them. Walk up to these people and I go, hi, and I walk away. And they're like, hey, where are you going? I said, you said you needed me for a second. A second's one. One. And they're like, oh, well, I just, you know, to me, I just think they want to look at me, you know, hey, you know, I look good or something, you know. But now, they think a second is, like, more than one. I just don't get it. Or if somebody calls up with a complaint on the phone. And you hear these people on the walkie-talkies all saying, oh, I'll get to it in a second. Well, hell. Then, 5 minutes later, hey, you know that person's still on line 1. They want to talk to somebody. Well, I told you it would be a second. So then, they go and they put it off on me. And I got to answer the phone, and I got to listen to this. Your person told me it was going to be a second. I've been waiting for 5 minutes. Blah, 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 blah. Well, by then, yeah. They were already pissed about something. Now they had to wait longer than a second. So, you know, they're just flipping out everywhere. It just sucks. But I don't know. These people nowadays, these seconds, just drives me absolutely insane. And then I'll have people come up to me and say, hey, I need a second of your time. Oh, okay. So, you know, I'm there. I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, oh, just give me a second. I'm like, screw you. I leave. I ain't got time for that. I mean, a second. I don't know. Now, my kids, my own children. I heard my daughter the other week, and she's like, Daddy, give me a second. And I'm like, oh my God. Where did you hear that term at? Because I don't ever say it, because a second's one. One! And she's like, oh, I hear it at school. I'm like, what? You hear it at school? Well, who the hell says it at school? The teachers. Like, these are the people educating you? Oh my God. I'm like, well, like, which teacher says this all the time? I mean, who is it? And she's like, the math teacher. I'm like, the math teacher? They're supposed to be figuring out math and stuff, and here they're telling you a second's like 15, 2 minutes and shit. I mean, I don't understand. It's crazy. It's no wonder people nowadays are just a bunch of idiots. And then I thought it was just a localized thing. I thought it was something that you only hear around here because I do live around like Hicksville. I mean, it's like Hickey around here and everything. But no, we went all the way down to Florida, which is 1,000 miles away, over 1,000 miles away. I'm down there and we go to this restaurant and the waitress says, oh, give me a second. I'm like, oh my God, it's even going on down here. So, I mean, I think it's a worldwide thing. I think somebody needs to do something about it, but I don't know what the hell to do. But, I mean, these people are just goofy. I mean, a second. 1 second. I don't know. It's something. Anyhow.
And then,
I mean, just tell me it's going to be a few minutes. Don't be going and tell me it'll be a second. I mean, I don't even know what a moment is. I mean, I always tell somebody, hey, I'll be there in a moment or a few moments. Because you tell me what a moment is, really. But, I mean, a second? I mean, come on. It's so stupid, these people. I don't know. And you know what? Most people at work, they know if they tell me that. If they tell me a second, I'm not going to answer them. And I'm just not going to answer them. I just don't care. I'm not doing a second. Like I said, can't do anything in a second. Nothing. Look, this is a second. That's a second. That's a second. I mean, you tell me what you can do in a second. Hell, in a basketball game, whenever they go for a shot, and, you know, it's right at the very thing, they got to go and they got to do time-lapse photography to see if the damn ball got out of their hand. If it's a second. Because they can't tell. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, I don't know. These people are something nowadays. It's just, I don't know. The society nowadays is goofy. I mean, be honest with people. Don't say a second. My gosh. But the thing is they actually think they're being honest. They don't realize that they're lying out their teeth to everybody whenever they say a second. You just can't do anything in a second. I can't tell you how many times in a day, whenever I'm listening to walkie-talkies at work, people are saying, oh, a second. Oh, my God. It's ridiculous. And I just cringe every time. I just roll my eyes. I'm like, oh, my God. And this is from people that are highly educated. And you wouldn't think would be saying that. I mean, I could understand if it's just some slug or something like that saying it. But, I mean, no, this is from people that are actually educated that I guess I look up to. Oh, God. But I don't know. And then I say something and they just look at me like I'm crazy. But then again, I don't think I am. I think it's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know where it ever came from. A second. Oh, no. I've never heard it so much as I have in the last couple of years. But, goodness, crazy. All right, I'm done talking today. Blah.